welcome to Camberwell versus Bellarine Championship Men's Basketball at BSC on a Saturday night. Where would you rather be, Connor?
Nowhere else, Fraser. This is the spot to be.
This is Connor Matthews and Fraser Kennedy commentating with you tonight. We promise not to be too annoying, but we probably will. We've just lost a youth league game in overtime, so we're both nice and bubbly, but as the game unfolds, we should get a little bit friendlier. Starting us off for Bellarine, we've got number 7, Lewis Varley, number 21, Jaden Brown, number 30, Will Smith, number 15, Nick Carlson, and number 31, Max Koss. Interesting lineup. Will Smith is a youth league men's player, I believe. Only plays 12 minutes a game when he's with the men. So an interesting choice to start off. Perhaps matchup based. We'll see who Camberwell have got coming onto the court here. Got number 31, Brennan Burns, number 9, Luke Leisgang, number 23, Ayul Ayul, number 24, Jacko Mashanik, and number 13, Ben the Nighthawk Crow in his 100th game, looking to tear it up here. How many threes do you reckon he's getting tonight, Connor?
He's getting up at least 10, Fraser, and the rest is just up to the basketball gods.
Alrighty, here we go. We've got Luke Leisgang and Jaden Brown starting us off on the tip. Similar heights, but Jaden Brown looks a little bit like he's been in the gym more than Luke. Thoughts on that, Connor?
Yeah, it's a hard one to disagree with.
Both teams going with the black compression tonight.
Some of them plenty of it.
Looking good.
Jackson Mashanik is almost head to toe covered.
Camberwell as well, everyone's got their jersey tucked in. Bellarine, everyone with their jersey untucked. What do you make of that?
There's a stiff contrast in the professionalism, Fraser.
Lovely. The last time these guys met was in April, where Camberwell took the win by 20 points, 97-77. So hopefully repeating history here tonight. But as we just witnessed, anything can happen. Bellarine having a rough season. They are in 10th place and they are 4-9. Coached by Nick Stamatopoulos and with Lewis Varley as their captain. Camberwell not doing too much better. They are in 7th place, 6-7, coached by Sean King. And they are usually led by Josh West, who's unfortunately missing tonight due to an injury he sustained at training on Thursday. So our thoughts are with him tonight. I'm not sure who the acting captain is. I think it was Luke Leisgang the last time Josh was out. I've got a nod from Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a bit of a solo job for me tonight, unless Connor perks up. Connor, the crowd at home is asking you to perk up.
Just picking my moments, Fraser. Don't want to peak too soon. Ball hasn't even been thrown up yet.
Alrighty, I'll keep reeling off some stats for you people at home. Camberwell's last 3 games. They lost to lost to RMIT University, lost to Pakenham, but got a good win last week against Warrandyte. Bellarine played Warrandyte last week as well. So although the last matchup was a while ago, that might be a good yardstick to see who might come out on top here. So Camberwell getting the win against Warrandyte by 4 points, and Bellarine losing to Warrandyte by, if my math serves me correctly, 23 points.
That is correct, Fraz. All over it. And the ball is up. Jaden Brown winning the tip tonight, and Bellarine will start us off.
If anyone is at home watching, could you send me a message if we're being too loud or too quiet as well? It's always hard to know.
I'm always open to feedback on the mic.
Here we go, Varley with the ball, Ben Crow on it. They get a low post entry with Brown. Kick out to Koss. Dangerous helping from the strong side corner by Brennan Burns.
Yeah, strange one there. Koss averaging 15 points a game and a known shooter through Big V for the last 5 or so years. So Campbell will have to clean that one up.
Jacko Mashanik going one-on-one. Unlucky roll and it bounces out. Varley baseline on Ben Crow, and he gets it to go. Well, sounds like it was a third person commentating with us. Nick Stamatolis is loud.
And some floppy action here. Ben Crow not open. Lee Scan will go one-on-one against Brown, and he'll lose control. Varley pushes. Brown lurking on the weak side. Varley thought about it, but then thought against it. Little pinch post action here. Brown going one-on-one on Lee Skang, putting that gym strength to work, but Ayul gambling and fouling. Brown shoots two.
Just looking at these matchups here, Connor, we've got some interesting stats that have been put together for us here. Camberwell averaging the lowest fouls in the league with only 15.4, but picking up one early.
Yes, I guess we'll see how that tracks out. Camberwell not known as an aggressive defensive team, and generally a little more on the conservative side, so the low fouling does make sense, but an early gamble there would go against the grain, in fact.
Brown knocks down his first. Very casual at the line, but I like it. 2 of 2. I wonder if we'll get a third isolation play from Camberwell here.
Crow off the down screen and feeds the ball straight to Brown. And once again, Bellarine up pushing out in transition. No plug from Camberwell, and Brown just goes straight to the cup.
Wow. Yes, that is the right call, that one.
Foul on number 30, Will Smith, taking a break from Hollywood to come and play this game tonight. And whilst being perplexed by the foul, the referee's adamant.
There we go, he's back. All right, Camberwell looking to get on the scoreboard here. It's currently 7-0. The Yule turns the corner baseline and a little lefty under the rim. Step up screen on the weak side there. Jacko does a great job coming across from split and manages to defend the double clutch layup. Pulls up in transition. Whack!
In rhythm, transition 3 there, getting flashbacks to Sean Conway in this building last year when we commentated his 44-point game. Koss using his shake. Carlson face up. Front rim. Shannick bats it and gets it.
I believe we've commentated Carlson as well. Did he play for Keysborough last year?
I believe so.
Keysborough, of course, no longer a club in the Big V Association, unfortunately. Carlson had to find a new home, and looks like he's found one here. He's having a terrific season, averaging 16.3 points in 31 minutes. And most notably, 41% from the three-point line. So hopefully the Dragons are aware of that and will close out accordingly.
Heavy contact there, and Camberwell get it one on the shot clock here. Be interesting to see if they try and get something at the rim with their length. They do look organised.
Oh, Ben Crow flare, not on. Jacko slip and lay.
Great slip.
Wow, I'm not sure how that can be one whole second.
Sean King just flew out of that chair and he's livid.
Gee, that's a quick second.
Varley drops to Brown. Brown working Mechanic, little fade, and that is bottoms. Brown looking very comfortable there, playing at his own pace, one-on-one in the post. No help this time, and Mechanic was just extended straight over. Little Horns action here. Horns into a flare screen from Mechanic. There's nothing. Great back cut by Crow. And Ben Crow in his 100th game is on the scoreboard, courtesy of a nice backdoor pass.
The Nighthawk just as lethal on the three-point line as he is on the back cut. Great finish around the rim. Carlson, unlucky bounce. Dragons playing in transition here. Gonna reverse through Lease Gang.
In rhythm. And rattles out from Mechanic. No real offensive rebounding presence yet for Camberwell. As you can see there, just getting back in transition and trying to slow the Storm as they progress down the floor. Brown in rhythm as well, and that is long. Good box out by Crow and Ewell. And Ewell just hands the ball straight to Will Smith.
I believe that's 3 turnovers thus far for Camberwell, potentially 4.
I reckon it could be 4, Fraser. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 5th in the near future with the slightly erratic offense they're playing. Nick Smith just goes to work here. Bellarine with an early post presence, really trying to establish themselves inside, which is interesting because they're actually the highest three-point shooting team, or percentage rather, in the league at 37.3.
Yeah, I think it's the tale of two teams, Connor. We've got Bellarine, who's a high-volume three-point shooting team, and we've got Camberwell, who live and die inside the paint and in the mid-range, taking only 25.9%, or making only 25.9% of their points from the three-point line.
And some subs for Bellarine. Ben Walters has checked in, who is averaging 1 point and 1 rebound in 6 minutes per game this year, as has Ethan Nichols also checked in, averaging 6 points, 3 assists and 2 rebounds in 19 minutes. A very efficient stat line there for Nichols.
Nichols, former Geelong player, is that right?
Yes, indeed.
Ben Crow gets a hand on it. We've got 14 on the shot clock. Dragons earning their 5th turnover. And Ben Crow is being subbed out by Dan Powell, who, fun fact for those of you playing at home, had his 2nd baby the other day. Don't know any more information than that, but it was a boy.
Congratulations to Dan on his child, the birth of his child.
Dan Powell, nice and young as well, so a potential LeBron and Bronny situation in the Big V in the future. Ewell guarding Koss one-on-one.
Koss wanted it, couldn't get it.
And back to Brown.
Good tag from Powell from the weak side. Carlson just drawing bodies. Nichols gets it up, Burns gets a hand to it, and Camberwell once again off and running. Good kick out by Mashanik. Leesgang with the scoop finish, and that is no good.
Do we count that as the 6th turnover, Camberwell?
Not a barrage of offense out of the gate here tonight, but we can hope the game opens up a little bit for the many fans in the building, many of which are here to watch Ben Crow's 100th game, as Burns drops it off to Leesgang on the roll for an easy 2.
Oh.
Good slow step by Carlson. Good touch off the glass as well.
That was a move, ladies and gentlemen. I would not be surprised if he's got that one off the old TikTok. Oh,
good pass by Burns again.
Damn.
Leesgang missed.
Terrific pass.
And there's a timeout here by the Bellarine Storm. Coach Nick Stamatopoulos does not look pleased with his team.
All righty. We might take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor's going to take us around the league here.
Yeah, some interesting ones around the league. Melbourne University currently leading the top Hume City Broncos by 12 with a little under 3 to go in the 3rd quarter there. And then the Warrandyte Venom up 18 over the McKinnon Cougars at three-quarter time. Ivan Platnick leading that one with 21 points, 11 rebounds.
I'm going to need you to repeat that. Did you say Warrandyte are beating McKinnon?
That is indeed the case.
And what are they up?
18.
Well, let's hope they don't choke an 18-point lead like the Youth League men.
And Jaden Lyons found the floor here for Camberwell, number 7. And some nice empty side pick and roll action from Bellarine Storm with number 24, Liam McInerney, checking into the game and scoring his first points. He was actually in the Big V Select team that played earlier the year against the China Under-17 team. And Ben Crow and Luke Leesgang from Camberwell were also part of that team.
From foes to friends and foes again.
Cost in rhythm. No good.
Oh, McInerney sets a big screen. I'm taking a detour to get around it. Oh my God! Damn! Someone's going to check on him.
We made it the court sweepers. Max Cost just hit the floor.
Mate, we could sweep the court all we like. That was clinical. Was that Nichols or Voss?
That was Voss, I believe.
Or Koss?
Koss.
Damn. Yeah, he's wiping his shoes now. Give him a real big wipe.
Burns goes 2 for 2.
My God.
And Koss has been subbed out. You have to assume why.
Goodness gracious. The whole Bellarine bench pretending they just didn't see what happened then. Good tag from Leesgang. Nice recovery from Powell. Gets beaten going middle, and Jaden Lai picks up the foul and 1 to number 8. Ben Walters. Ben Walters, only good for 6 minutes a game, and he is on in the first quarter. He's probably played 4 minutes so far as well.
I'd say so. It looks like a little bit of a shorter Bellarine rotation tonight with 12 on our game sheet here, but only 9 players suiting up. So
who are they missing? We've got Varley, we've got Nichols, Carlson, Brown, Koss, Jardy. We've got Jardy.
I don't see a Cade McKenzie at number 11.
The Youth League men for Bellarine do have a game tonight. Maybe worth getting that score up, Connor, if you've... Jaden Lai taking a charge. Nice work.
Yeah, the Bellarine Youth League 3 men had a 105-97 loss to local rivals, well, local as far as the Great Ocean Road goes, Surf Coast. So
Bellarine having a pretty good season, if I'm not mistaken.
They are indeed. I will double check that ladder for our fans at home.
Jaden Lai just rims out. We've got Nichols bringing the ball up here. A bit of confusion about who's picking it up, and somehow it's Leesgang. And Nichols says, I'll take you to the rim. Kicks it out. Ben Walters, and not quite the finish that he had last time.
And back to our Bellarine Youth League 3 men. That was their 4th loss of the season, sliding to 11-4.
Tell you what, Jaden Lai just doing all the little things here.
You're checking back in. A little bit of lighter rotation for Camberwell tonight. 3 of the Youth League men players suiting up in Adriano Mandarino, Matthew Markin and Billy Barton, who just played their Youth League game, went into overtime as Fraser said earlier, so we'll see if they get a chance to make an impact in this game tonight.
Jaden Lai misses the first. Goodness me, Connor, count how many Kobe's you can see. Virtually everyone that's surrounding the free throw in Kobe's.
I reckon I count 6 out of the 10 on the floor.
Unbelievable. And we've got some nice pairs out there.
Speaking of nice pairs, Camberwell assistant coach Christian Peachman with some very nice D-Book ones out there. He's also sporting a new belt to match the D-Book ones in a quite fashionable look.
The crowd not happy with that call. They wanted another charge for Jaden Lai. Well, the ref's hearing from all angles here. Front, back, left, right. Carlson walking off the line on his free throw. I know one person who would not like that. And then he holds his stance on the second, 2 for 2. We got head tap here, Connor. Let's see if we can figure out what that is.
Little pitch action, another pitch.
Reversal.
Goes straight into a Spain action or a stack action for those US viewers. And Powell, it's a no-dip three, drills it from the corner, and he's nothing
Who's your
short of
daddy?
pleased.
And we're back. Dan Powell mismatch with Jaden Brown in the paint, but he gets the steal. Kick ahead to Brennan Burns, who will lay it up nice and easy. Camberwell have done well to dig themselves out of this hole here. 19-all with 20 seconds left to play. Bellarine ball. The shot clock is still on. There must be a minuscule difference between game clock. Nickel's going to wait to the very last moment. Step up screen. Carlson goes, gets out. Jaden steps up. Damn, that was handy.
That was bottoms for Trent Cousins there. 4 points a game. He's already scored 3 of them, 1 more bucket, and he's hitting the overs.
Alrighty, that will be quarter time for us. It is Camberwell 19, Bellarine 22, and we have got plenty of basketball left here to play in this Camberwell Dragons triple header. We'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, we are back. We'll take you through some stats for the game so far. We've got Camberwell shooting 2 of 5 from 3. Bellarine shooting 2 of 6. So some healthy percentages there. Both teams shooting well from the free throw line. Not many offensive rebounds, but both teams have assisted on 5 out of their 7 and 8 baskets for Camberwell and Bellarine, respectively.
Everyone on Bellarine has scored a basket so far, except Ethan Nichols, who's 0 for 1. Does have an assist, though, so everyone's contributed to scoring in their own way.
Even Camberwell, Connor. Dan Powell, Jaden, Luke, Ben, Ayul, Jacko, and Brennan have all scored as well. So, coming from all angles here.
Your coach, Coach Sean King here, Fraser, 3 points down in the first. What's your message to your team out of the quarter-time break?
Well, I reckon they did a great job digging themselves out of the 7-0 start. Obviously, they were very careless and loose with the ball, playing probably a little bit too much isolation, but also just on different pages. A couple of those turnovers were the result of just not knowing what the other person was going to do. And, Connor, you know how big I am on predictability.
Indeed, Fraser. Especially when specific actions are given and players go different directions. It's really hard to coach through that, so hopefully Sean's got them on the same page again.
Camberwell going with a smaller lineup to start. We'll have Jacko Mashanik playing against, is it Jaden Brown, which is a little bit of a mismatch. But Jaden Brown, not predominantly a post player, actually shooting 40% from the three-point line as well, so definitely a threat from out there.
And a little bang-bang action there from Bellarine. If you know, you know.
Camberwell for steal. Jaden live running the floor. And we've got a jump ball. It is going to be going Camberwell's way.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Fraser, but Noam Laser suiting up for Camberwell tonight, who is an assistant coach. Is this his first time in uniform for the season?
It is indeed, Connor. He's coming to the side, given the injury troubles that we've mentioned just before. But he did play last season, so no stranger to Camberwell Dragons basketball. Good flare screen from Powell. Brennan with the up fake. Unfortunately, just bounces out. But some really good offense from Camberwell.
Some good unselfish possessions there. Guys off the ball actually thinking about getting other players open. Little get action from Brown and Nichols there. Nichols is fouled, and this could be every Storm player on the scoreboard with 9:11 to go in the second quarter.
Goodness me, we've got some commentator Moz has just been put on Nichols there. Can't say I mind it though. And he's on the scoreboard. So is it 9 players from Bellarine have hit the scoreboard so far?
That is correct. 2 for 2 from Nichols there. Actually the lowest free throw shooting team, or worst free throw percentage in the league is Bellarine. I believe my game sheet is wrong. It says 12.9%. We'll have to check that stat at halftime. But regardless, not a great free throw shooting team.
No, your stat sheet's not wrong, Connor. Just the person that's reading it. What the stat actually says is they have the lowest percentage of free throws made in the league, meaning they rely on free throws the least. Only 12.9% of their points come from the charity stripe.
That makes sense, and an apology to the viewers at home. But
how about an apology to the guy that put the stat sheet together?
I apologise to Aidan for that one. It also does reflect Bellarine's offense as a high percentage three-point shooting team. It makes sense they would shoot less free throws.
Damn, Jaden Brown seeing the mismatch and just deciding to go to work on Jacko. Yule has been poked in the eye.
Hard switch from Camberwell there. You're on an island against Nichols at the top. Nichols not looking to score.
Bellarine really trying to punish these mismatches.
And Ewell's out. And based on out of bounds, 21 on the shotty for Camberwell.
Camberwell battling tremendously hard down low on the defensive end. Bellarine not thrilled with the physicality, but all good in my book, I think.
Shanik, tough three. It's a little flat, that one, back rim.
Campbell relying on a lot of three-point shooting tonight. They've obviously lost the interior presence of Mama Yule and Riley Simmons, who are not playing tonight.
Tough finish by Brown.
And what they've also lost is that rim protection as well. So it looks like Sean King may be considering getting Luke Leaskane back on the court here. But Ben Crow just about ready to check in. Brennan Burns rips the ball, rejects the screen, and gets all the way to the rim. Crowe getting some big cheers from the crowd, predominantly from the 16-2 parents, which is the junior domestic team that he coaches. Actually coming second in the league they are. So Ben Crowe, a high IQ mind, but also an incredible player.
Good back up there. Ball doesn't quite get delivered. Powell, good point of attack defender, just gets his hand to it. Powell getting harassed by Smith in the backcourt. Powell and Smith getting into it.
Oh, okay.
And Powell grabbing Smith's leg. It looked like Smith might have tried to step on him first. Can't really confirm that one. Unfortunately, we don't have a VAR here for the Big V Championship men's stream.
Interesting. Will Smith, if he is a youth league player, must just be dominating that league. Down in youth league 3, like right down there. Can you check his averages?
We'll do that. Although in saying that, Dan Powell actually youth league eligible in age. So just a couple of youthies going at it. A couple of youthies competing, which is a first for the night.
Are you making... Oh! Jaden Brown misses first.
Will Smith averaging 18 points a game down in youth 3 to go with 12 boards, a steal and 1 assist per game. The clear best player on the Bellarine Storm and someone you'd have to expect would be a competitor for an All-Star 5 position down in youth league 3.
Did you say they won or lost tonight?
They lost tonight.
Wow, I'm sure they are missing the presence of Will Smith. While we're on the subject, favourite Will Smith movie?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I'm probably going to have to go The Pursuit of Happiness, Fraser. How about you?
I'm a sucker for I Am Legend.
Also a great movie.
Oh, damn.
And Costa's down again. No ankle breaker this time. As Varley just boots the ball towards the roof. Been watching a lot of the World Cup. You've got to wonder if he got up at 3 o'clock this morning to watch the game as well.
Costa just hitting the side of the backboard there on that 3-point attempt. Not sure if it was intentional.
Reject. Oh. Sorry about that one, folks. A little confused by that one. Wasn't
Jacko with
expecting
the O-board. Jaden Brown leaking out, but we need your help down there.
Wasn't ready for that shot attempt there. Yule just shot an early one off the midi, off the dribble. Sorry, early midi off the dribble rather. Excuse my.
Here we go. Smith with the ball.
Nice shake pass there to Varley, and that one is long, very long in fact.
Wow, little throwdown from a Yule there.
Burns
transition 3. Smith getting out and running.
Nice left-hand touch there by Smith.
Oh, Stamatopoulos, look at the stance he's in.
Early 3 from Crow, back rim. Good look though. Yule bats it around.
I hope Stamatopoulos has warmed up, mate. He might do an injury out there the way he's moving. Up and down that sideline.
Nice back cut from Burns. Good pass from Shannon. Campbell had some nice slips tonight out of their pinch post action, Fraser. Yule steals it. Doesn't get it. Sean King out of his chair again.
Oh no, he doesn't like it. Toss with the baby free throw line jumper. Camberwell are calling timeout. This timeout is, of course, brought to you by BNF Coaching, run by yours truly, Benjamin Nighthawk Crow. See you on the other side.
Hi, Dread. Is it off?
Nah, I was just going to say, we've got some kids wiping the floor there, and they are really having to go at the spot where Koss got his ankles snapped, so hopefully they can help him prevent that from happening again. Alrighty, we are back. We've heard the feedback. We're not loud enough. You guys want to hear more of our voices, and that we can do. We have just cranked it up almost to max volume. And we're back. We've got Camberwell rolling with Luke Leesgang, Brennan Burns, Ayula, Ben Crow, and Jacko, while Bellarine have rockin' Lewis Varley, Will Smith, Liam McInerney, Voss, whose first name is Max, and Nick Carlson.
Shannon going to the hoop here, expecting some sort of pin down. Good back cut from Crow, not there. Burns exploring. Crow on the closeout. A little pull-up midi, and that's bottoms for Crow.
God, I must have seen that pull-up midi about 1,000 times.
Thank you. A shot no doubt drilled through him or drilled into him by former youth league coach and current basketball director Ross Wignall, someone with extensive experience at our club.
Max Koss says, anything you can do, I can do better. Although it probably wasn't as good.
Leesgang, early turn fade. Yule got wrapped up with Smith there.
Yeah, everyone's saying about it. Look at Stamatopoulos doing a grapevine on the sideline. And we've found our shape.
McInerney slips out of it early.
Brennan Burns picks that one off. One-on-one with Nick Carlson here. Oh, behind the back.
Tough move by Burns. Burns might find himself on the Instagram highlight reel this week.
I don't know about you, Connor, but if this ball gets stuck in the net one more time, I'm going to lose my mind.
As a coach, it must be frustrating there. Just hoping the net gets cut and the ball can just drop out, right?
It's only been happening for the last 10 weeks, so. Another midi. And that bricks off the backboard. Really hard. And another midi. We're going on a trans midi, but it's Ben Crow, so you just know it's good.
Ben Crow with a Sean Livingston-esque vibe to him in the Camberwell colours. Never missed the mid-range. And he's got some motivation on the defensive end now to chase Koss over that screen, so Koss doesn't return the favour.
Oh, I like it. It's getting a little bit physical here. Oh.
And Crow picks up the foul, blocks Koss after the whistle.
The 3-0 foul count right now in Bellarine's favour. Camberwell have done well to shrink the lead that Bellarine has down to 3 points. That's off the foot, and we're going Camberwell ball.
Farley extending his pressure here. Him and Burns getting tangled a bit.
Great slip from Jacko.
Good look there. McInerney just ready for it. And Varley just puts one on top of...
I reckon that might be a little delay game warning. No, somehow we're speaking on the Camberwell player, which is odd.
And Yule seeming very respectful in his communication, albeit confused.
Oh, the ref giving him a bit of a side eye. Oh, a bit of holding going on. Yule streaming up the court. McInerney backing up, backing up, backing up. And backs up all the way past the baseline.
And Sean King off his throne, wanting a flop warning there. Oh, Koss again. Koss has really got going here, Fraser. I believe 7 points this quarter. Extra pass, Camberwell worse from it. Burns decides to go one-on-one. Hezzy pulls a little flat.
If anyone aside from Ben Crow takes a mid-range for the rest of the game, I'm going to lose it. What are we doing?
Well, for Nick Stamatopoulos, we're subbing in Ben Walters. That's what we're doing. As Will Smith takes a break. Hollywood getting some rest before half-time.
What's actually an interesting stat about the mid-range, which will only prove my point, is Bellarine are shooting a higher percentage from the three-point line than they are in the mid-range. Now, I'm no mathematician, but if you're going to get 3 points at a higher percentage, I'd be taking more threes. And yet another mid-range, it does go down.
Burns with a timely answer there. Must have heard the commentators. Maybe our volume being turned up really has come into effect here.
And the player's just as frustrated about the net as I am.
Youth League player Matt Markin very entertained on the bench by the net there. As Varley once again just bullies his way in. Stamatopoulos back in his stance. Hopefully he has warmed up those adductors. They are.
He's now doing some defensive slides up the court. Sean King a little bit less active.
Exploring.
Oh, he pulls it out. He likes this matchup with McInerney. Left hand, gets around and finishes right. Draws a contact and finishes.
It's a pro move right there, Fraser. Get the matchup you like, stretch and flatten the defense and go to work.
Got Jaden Brown checking back in. Jaden Brown rocking a side ponytail. Is that what you'd call it?
I'm not sure I'm qualified to comment on that, so I should leave that one alone. Jaden Lye also checking in. A battle of the Jadens back in effect. Just a tiny bit of height difference between the two. As Mashanic drills it, cuts to 5, minute 20 to go in the second quarter here at BSC.
And Jacko Mashanic matching up on Jaden Brown as opposed to our centre Lou Police gang. Dan Powell playing on the ball.
Varley feeling it. And Lease Gang cops Walters there. Seems to be a bit friendly between the two. Lease Gang, definitely a gentle giant. Whoa. And nothing nothing to say about that one. You guys can simply just watch. It's an empty side on ball. Lai rejects, decides against it. Mechanic back cut. Crow lifts into it. Crow feeling it. Crow feeling
God.
it.
You just knew that was going to go in.
And the Nighthawk is up to 10 points in the first half here. Could be on track for a season high, Fraser.
He could indeed. Oh, Koss.
Oh.
Trying to draw the contact, and he sucks in the ref.
Late whistle. And the Camberwell fans behind us in the commentary booth less than pleased with the whistle and less than pleased with Max Koss's foul baiting.
You can't actually see on the stream here, but BSC is absolutely packed tonight. You can barely get a seat. We've got people having to go sit on the baseline because there's no more seats in the stands.
Last scoring trip for Camberwell of the half here. Try and cut that thing to 1, maybe 2 possessions. And Mechanic hits the deck hard. And Bellarine out, Koss layup. Sean King with some incessant clapping. Giving the ref his direct attention via a stare.
Where are our court sweepers? They're here on the baseline. Connor, any idea what junior team this is helping out?
I'm not sure, to be honest, Fraser. There's quite a good posse of Camberwell under 12 and under 14
players. It's our 14
players.
development league, I'm just being told by Game Commissioner Aidan Hun. Doing a great job with the towel there.
And on the third game of this triple header tonight, with the first game we haven't touched on yet being the Camberwell Youth League 1 women going down by, I believe it was 4 points in the end to Western Port Youth League 1 women in a game that saw Western Port build an early lead and managed to hold on to the lead.
Well done. Well done. Here we go, 6.9 seconds left to play. Punch screen from Dan Powell, gets out of it. Oh, is there some time remaining? I think we might. Don't leave your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I reckon we might be putting some. No, we're not. We're not. Feel free to get up. Alrighty, that's half time. We've got Bellarine leading the Dragons 47-39. The Dragons obviously got some things to talk about.
And coming up at half time, we have
welcome back to the second half here. Hopefully I've done this right. Fraser's just having a bathroom break, and I'm trying to work out the control settings on my own, so hopefully I've got the right knob there. If one of the fans can come let me know. I suppose you'll only know if you can hear me, but anyway. Just some half-time stats here. Bellarine leading 47-39. For Bellarine, a very even scoring spread with 3 players, Carlson, Brown and Varley, all with 6 points, leading the scorers. Sorry, my apologies. Max Cost with 16. He's at the bottom there and I couldn't quite see him. And then for Camberwell, Brennan Burns with 12, leading all scorers for them. Mechanic with 10, and then Ben Nighthawk Crow with 9 points in 13 minutes. Comparing the main sort of stats here, pretty similar across the board. If we look at Camberwell, 22 points in the paint to Bellarine's 24. Bellarine 8 points off turnovers to Camberwell's 4. And overall pretty consistent. Bellarine just shooting a slightly better clip, 5% better from the field, and with a few more free throw attempts. So Fraser is rejoining us here. Welcome back, Fraser.
Sorry guys, I'm back. Hopefully Connor hasn't bored you to death. Kidding.
Hopefully nice.
He's gone through the stats for you.
Covered off the halftime stats. Yep, anything to add there?
Nothing much to add on my end. I mean, I just think Camberwell needs to show up in the second half. They're currently sitting 6 and 7. 6 and 8 is very, very different from 7 and 7. So if they want any chance of playing finals, and they might be a shoo-in with some of these higher up teams losing tonight. Have we got a update on the scores there?
And thank you to the couple of people that have confirmed they could hear me on the mic as I go around the league here and double check. Hume City have steamrolled Melbourne University in the second half with a 51-31 second half for an 8-point win. Ricardo Time with 21 leading all scorers in that one. And Warrandyte with an 8-point win over McKinnon. And an upset there. Warrandyte with a bit of a streaky season, getting up and down. But a bad loss there for McKinnon in a game that saw them shoot the ball quite well, but just not get enough stops to win.
Well, nice aggressive show from Jacko Mechanic going into Jaden Brown in the mid-post. Wow. That looked comfortable, but once again, Connor, we're shooting mid-range shots, and I don't know why.
Lee Skang twists the screen. Mechanic out in the high out. Goes one-on-one on Carlson. Draws a shooting foul, and Mechanic will go to the stripe for 2. Carlson with his second foul of the game. No one in foul trouble here for the Bellarine Storm. For Campbell, Ayul and Jaden Lai both with 2 fouls. And Mechanic makes the pair there. He is now up to 12 points for the evening, and 3 of 3 perfect from the charity stripe.
Camberwell look to be showing much harder than they were previously. No doubt in the direction of Sean King at halftime. Will Smith, unlucky, steps out of bounds. How many points Will Smith got? Only the 4. Making a massive impact here.
Good defense from Smith. Very
and as
timely
I say
there.
it, yeah.
Just a reminder to the fans at home to keep drinking water as you watch the game. Also a reminder to my commentating partner, Fraser Kennedy. He wouldn't anything but wouldn't want his vocals to give out on him if this game does go down to the wire, which is looking possible. Both teams refusing to give a hold of ground here.
Yes, both teams also throwing the basketball out of bounds, which is always a good watch. Stamatopoulos not happy. I would like to know how many calories he burns a game. He's so active. I can't really see anyone on the Bellarine team communicating on defense. They might not need to. Stamatopoulos is doing it all for him.
Carlson downhill, great body bang there. And Camberwell now finding themselves with a 10-point lead. We're speaking with injured captain Josh West at halftime via Facebook Messenger. He wasn't thrilled with his team's ball movements as Burns just does it all himself there. To effect this time. But Josh West was requesting some change of side and some specific actions from the Camberwell team.
Oh,
so.
we've got a mismatch here with Jaden Brown on the post. They find it, and Brennan picks up the foul. And he's not happy. Is that sulking, or they're going to chat about it? No.
Jacko is checked out of the game 2 minutes into the third. First substitution of the game from Mechanic. He's played all 22 minutes and 10 seconds prior to this point. As Camberwell have only gone 7 deep with their 3 Youth League men's players and no Malazers yet to touch the floor.
Front rim for Jaden Brown. Interesting stat I picked up on this morning as well, Connor, is Bellarine at home are 1-7, but they are 3-2 away, so quite often playing better at the opposing team's venue. Camberwell, much the same. They're only 1 win at home and 4 losses out of their 6.
Interesting.
I wonder why that is.
Maybe the Storm enjoy.
Oh my God,
ankle breaker.
Again!
And Powell just blows
Somebody
the
get
layup.
these guys some stickum, man.
Carlson fumbles it. Walters looked like it was out of court as Powell pokes it loose.
Goodness me.
You've got to start wondering at this point, Fraser, if there's some sort of a grip issue with the floor. These players just falling left, right, and centre. It's like an ice skating rink out there.
I hope so. Well, I don't hope it's slippery. I hope it's not slippery, but I hope the reason they're falling over is because it's slippery. Ben Crow bringing it up. Kick across the court to Brennan Burns. We got a low post entry at Luke Leesgang's ankles.
Stamatopoulos is flying down the sidelines.
He's now doing some pogo jumps on the sideline. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for an at-home workout, I suggest just watching Nick Stamatopoulos, and he's working every area of the body here. The Bellarine Storm throw the ball out of bounds again. If there's 2 things I could delete from this game, it would be mid-range shots and passing the ball to the out-of-bounds line.
18 combined first half turnovers there. Quite high for a champ men's division. Crow on
Crow
the shake.
Hits the side of the rim. Must have got tipped, I think.
Varley exploring again. Good change of pace from Varley there. Burns is too athletic. Powell outlets it. Leesgang running the floor hard. Yule goes.
Ben
Crow in rhythm, and the good look there. 2 good looks there for Crow. Some better offense for Camberwell, but no luck on the outcome. As Carlson rejects it, Leesgang scored over the top of, and Camberwell now find themselves down 11 with 6:19 to play in the third quarter. Leesgang corner 3. A lot of early offense from Camberwell here. 1 pass 3.
Oh, Brandon Burns looks like he's
down.
hurt himself. Grabbing the knee. He's going to try get up and get back into play, but he's looking extremely ginger. Ben Crow with a great tip. Varley goes down and sells a call. There's just something about these Bellarine guys and rolling around on the floor. Feels like we're watching a World Cup game of soccer, in fact.
Ben Crow with some words for Lewis Varley there. And Lewis Varley now has some words for his teammates on the bench as he checks out of the game. And Ethan Nichols, number 13, checks back in.
Thank you, sir.
And we've got some excitable yelling out from the crowd. I believe former Big V referee Curtis Day.
Put your hands together for our court marker. That's an 8-round court marking right there.
Here we go. Let's see if Nichols can keep his feet here. And that ball's out of bounds again.
He can keep his feet, but he can't keep possession.
Here we go.
Ben Crow comes in, ghosts out of it, thinks about it, and then some low split action from Camberwell. Mechanic just gets swatted.
Wow.
Looked like potentially a goaltend. Hard to say. Mechanic wanted one. Probably 50-50 there, I think, Fraser. But Brown just extending on him from the weak side. And then going to work.
Jeez.
And just putting one on him. O-board there. And good job contesting inside by Mechanic. And I think a Yule coming over from the weak side as well.
Tell you what, Connor, what can't Brown do? He shoots the 3-ball well. He shot the mid-range well. He attacks with great aggression and speed. Crushes the glass, and he looks to be quite a capable defender.
I mean, he's averaging 17, 9 and 2 assists on 40% from the three-point line, Fraser. He had 14, 8 and 4 in our last matchup with the Storm. That is the Dragons' last matchup. So looks like he's a little below his average from last time and maybe trying to get some revenge on the Camberwell team here.
Perhaps stamina? Looks like he's coming off the floor semi-regularly as well.
Averaging 29 minutes, which is quite low for an import, especially that one with so much production as he has. So this could be the issue for him. He does look fatigued. Well,
maybe he should follow the Nick Stamatopoulos cardio workout that he seems to be displaying to us right now.
Exit screen there, and Cousins explores. Walter's having some issue with his hands here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guessed it. Bellarine have passed the ball out of bounds again. Either they're seeing a sixth teammate who's standing out of court, or they're trying to give the referees a workout.
And speaking of out of court, in man on the ball here is number 20, Billy Barton, who's playing his first minutes of the season for the Champ Men. Just had 25 points in the Youth League men's overtime loss to McKinnon.
Important to note, it's not his first time playing Championship men's basketball. He actually played 2 games for the championship-winning McKinnon side last year as Jacko Mechanic goes strong to the basket with the right.
And Camberwell cuts it to 8. Barton guarding Nichols. Carlson out high. Nice back cut there from Nichols. Carlson short on the midi. Got a piece of Barton with a rebound. And Mechanic wants it, and Mechanic gets it.
Sorry, some headset difficulties there. Oh, we're running Dragon here.
This was an offense that Captain Josh Rest requested at half-time from the team, as Powell seems hell-bent on getting downhill, but it appears there's a
wrestle here.
Oh,
here we go, here we go.
We're getting into it.
Dan Powell not happy. I'd imagine he hasn't slept much after the newborn on Thursday, and he is expressing his frustrations to the young Will Smith.
Court sweep has been called. Sean King out of his chair for this one.
It's quite odd. Will Smith has gone from playing Youth League 3, the lowest division in Big V, to playing Championship Men's, which is the highest.
And starting, Fraser.
Very interesting. And somehow we are continuing play without any technical fouls. Works for me though.
Crow thinks about it and turns it over on penetration there. Smith gets a piece of it, or Smith ends up with it, sorry. Carlson exploring. Carlson goes at a Yule, and that's an offensive foul.
We're going the other way.
I think a Yule might have copped one in the crown jewels there.
Just nobody is happy right now. Got Jaden Lai checking back in, and Yule is going to take a seat. He is going outside. He looks like he might be a little bit ill. I'd say he got hit in the nether regions and he's paying the price currently. Getting friendly here between Billy Barton and Liam McInerney. Interesting. Billy, the only Dragons player with his shirt untucked, and McInerney, the only player from Bellarine with his shirt tucked in. And they're chatting.
Something in that. And Barton inbounds the ball rather flaccidly, but he's getting it back now. And Crow rejects the screen. Mashanic goes and gets it.
And one. Was that on Jaden Brown or was that on McInerney? It was on Brown. How many fouls is that now, Connor, for Brown?
Well, Brown had, where are we? Brown had no fouls in the first half, unless he's picked up one in the first 7 and 6 and change of this quarter. That'll be his first foul of the game. Mashanic's still perfect from the line tonight, 4 for 4.
Stamatopoulos now with, what would you call them, Con?
I'd say it's a defensive or a lateral push step, Fraser, to be specific.
Yep, and getting some arm movement in there as well. Billy Barton switches onto the ball. They hit the shake. 2 Dragons players go to it, which leaves McInerney down low inside against Ben Crow, and he finishes with a reverse layup. And a little bit of English.
And back cut by Crow. Nice pass by Barton. And Crow with the nice left-hand finish off 2 feet. Billy Barton with a nice assist. I've only seen
Ben Crow back cut against the Youth League men at training 6,000 times, so...
You've got to know that Billy Barton expected that back cut, having been on the receiving of that many a time during our Tuesday and Thursday scrimmages, Fraser.
Well, they're going to Brown in the mid-range. He pulls it and misses, but Nichols with the rebound, keeps it alive.
Barton with the steal. Barton expressing in transition. Throws to Powell. Mashanic attacks the closeout. Extra pass. Crow attacks the closeout as well. Extra pass.
Oh, God, get the ball out. Thank you. Stamatopoulos now with some shuttle runs up and down the sideline. Goodness me.
Nichols doesn't even think about it. Good slip by Carlson. Mashanic ready for it. McInerney gets it. And Cousins in the corner. And Bottom is back to a 9-point game. Bellarine, 2:30 to go in the third here.
He turns around to look at Benji Cawthorne-Brenny.
Yule checking back into the game. Barton with it. Barton up. Barton front rimming that one. And Carlson explores. Barton in front. And Carlson pivoting to get a shot off and getting an offensive rebound. Mashanic and Barton having words with the trail referee here. Powell exploring. Powell's expedition is over. Offensive foul on Jaden Lai. Seems to be at the brunt of all these physical contests tonight. I think I counted 4 times in the first quarter that Jaden found himself prone on the floor. And he'll come out, as will Barton. No, apologies, Nighthawk Crow will sub out with Barton. Jaden Lai will remain in the game for the 2 small guard lineup from Camberwell with Burns and Lai playing the backcourt.
We're going small ball again, Connor.
That early step-up screen that Bellarine have loved all night.
Oh, Will Smith a little bit unsure. Comes back to him in the range. He's no more sure than he was when he had it previously, and he gets rid of it after 4 seconds.
Carlson from the car park. Good box out by Burns. And Lai exploring. Lai plays off 2 nicely. Mashanic attacking the closeout again. And Brown with his second foul. Stamatopoulos a little livid, and he's summoning his Storm players. The Storm seems to be brewing over there in the huddle.
Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Some disagreement between Carlson and Stamatopoulos.
And Mashanic, nothing but nylon from the stripe all night tonight, and that is yet to change.
Oh, a little bit of back and forth here between Brown and Yule, and I'm here for it. Bellarine lead the Dragons by 8, 61-53. We've got 1 minute left to play in this third quarter. Brennan shoots the gap, chases over the on ball. Oh, slips a little bit. Cleaned up nicely. Goodness me. Brennan Burns almost touched earth there.
And quick little check around the league here. Wyndham with a 10-point lead over Pakenham. And RMIT with a 2-point lead over Gippsland in other champ men's games.
Goodness me, what's happening? It's underdog night tonight.
We're all over
We've
the
got
shop
Bellarine
tonight.
leading Camberwell, another underdog.
You're pivoting.
Just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, Carlson hits the deck. And a foul on the 3. Dan Powell will be going to the line for 3 bonus. Connor, either the floor out there is slippery, or these Bellarine boys haven't quite bought into the Nick Stamatopoulos defensive sliding technique that he seems to be demonstrating on the sideline time and time again.
Well, you've got to wonder, Fraser, when a player's not listening to their coach, what the reason is. And the reason is because they think they know better.
Wow. It's an astute observation, Connor. Alrighty. We're about to jump back into it. 41 seconds left. The score no different, but Dan Powell, hopefully, about to put 3 in a row in the hole. 1 for 1. One for 2.
Slightly unorthodox free throw technique from Powell there. Very minimal lower body and all in the arms. One would call it a trebuchet, potentially.
I'm actually happy to call that no lower body.
6-point game, 30 and change to go in the third quarter here. And some stagger. Burns gambles on Nichols, and Nichols looks to explore. Varley wide open. Once again, just off for Varley.
Oh, Varley picks it off. Can't keep it alive, and the Dragons will retain possession with 18.9 seconds left to play.
Who are you going to if you're the Camberwell team here, Fraser?
I would be trying to go to Jacko out on the perimeter, see if Brown can move his feet. But it looks like they're going to go Jacko in the low post, potentially, or high middle on ball screen, pops, 3-point line for Jacko Mashani.
That's a good look. That's a very good look. Great job by Camberwell. Great execution. Still time for Bellarine. Nichols gets it up, and Nichols is no good. 1 possession game now. We've got a basketball game on our hands.
More like Brickles. Oh, the ref putting up some shots as well, or was he just getting the ball out of the net?
It's the ball out of the net, I believe, Fraser. A constant issue here at Bellarine Sports Complex. One way will hopefully amend maybe for next season. All
right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We got 2 minutes until we got a 3-point game back on. Bellarine leading the Dragons. 10 minutes left. And we're back. We've got a spectator from the crowd here, Steve Hughes, who's about to provide some objective analysis on the gameplay and not the refereeing. Steve?
My feeling is BC 100. He's here for the crowd are here for him. If there's anything the fans want to see today, is Ben playing more minutes. What he does on D is everything you want to watch. I want to see more offense. Let him loose. BC 13, let him go. That's what I say tonight. That's what the fans want. That's what we want.
Exactly.
That's what everyone wants. Let's go Dragons.
That was Steve Hughes, the team manager of Ben Crow's 16-2s Dragons team, providing some analysis into what he wants to see from the Dragons on offense the rest of the night, and he made no stutters. He wants to see Ben Crowe with the ball in his hands. For Steve Hughes Commentary Services, please contact him on 0409 653 221.
Mechanic facing up in the mid-post against Brown. Spinning, giving up being a washing machine, kicks it out and power back rim. Burns leaves it. Camberwell retain possession. 14 on the shot clock here, 5-point game.
Connor, I'm going to ask you right now, 5-point game, 9 minutes 32 left. Who wins?
I think Bellarine going to hold on here, Fraser. Camberwell hasn't looked commanding enough consistently to hold on for this one. Unless there's a really hot performance by Mechanic or by Burns taking over, I just can't see it happening.
Did we get a stat sheet there at three-quarter time?
We did not get a stat sheet. Kick out, extra pass, lie.
Jaden Lie! From 3. Here we go. There's a bit of feeling in here now, ladies and gentlemen. People are off their seats. It's going crazy.
Oh, the same action, that step-up screen. Camberwell just lost. Led their first 5 points on a Varley layup and a Cost wing 3 on the kick out there. Got to get their stuff together on that one. Burns rejects. Finds Powell. Powell, little Euro, bit of English, bit too much English. Varley throws a near full court shot attempt, rather. Mechanic going, Lie going, little floater from Lie.
Oh, God, that was creative. Jaden Brown was getting ready to put that ball through the BSC baseline wall there. But Jaden just one step ahead. Nice back cut from Will Smith, though. They are just trading buckets here in the fourth.
Bellarine once again just making great reads out of their early step-up screen. Smith slipping that one as Ewell was on the back, ready to try and jam it up. And Burns was offered the opportunity of a double screen, but he's happy with a single. And he settles. And Mechanic tip in. Mechanic did a great job there, crashing and getting high side positioning to rebound.
Here we go. We just need to stop here.
And they ghost that one. Varley goes one-on-one. Varley, Smith, Koss in rhythm, bottoms.
That was an identical shot from Koss there. Same spot, same result.
Koss up to 22 points tonight now, 8 of 12 and 4 of 7 from the three-point line.
Jaden Lie.
That one's high. And a little to the right as Varley controls. Varley doing a great job on the defensive glass tonight. Carlson goes. And that's going to be and one. And Sean King wanted a hook. I believe Jaden Lie was in the no-charge area and hence has been credited with a blocking foul for being in the landing space of Nick Carlson there. That is Jaden Lie's 4th personal foul. He's picked up 4 fouls tonight in just 13 minutes of play. You couldn't fault his physicality.
Well, it appears his physicality has been faulted. Carlson, back rim, Jacko Mechanic with the rebound. We've got 3-on-4 transition here, off the knee. It'll be going Bellarine ball.
And Mechanic up to a double-double tonight, 24 points, 10 rebounds. As for Brennan Burns, it's his 3rd turnover, trying to attack in transition against many white jerseys.
Oh, Jaden Brown going to bring the ball up here. Here we go. What can't he do, Connor? What can't he do?
Well, yet to see. Varley gets the matchup on Lie, likes it. Gets his own rebound. Kloss has it. Kloss wants an on-ball, calling Brown into it. Brown in no hurry. Good show by Mechanic. Smith goes to cut. And great athletic finish from Smith there. Just an athletic specimen on those baseline drives.
Just like that, it's a 10-point lead for Bellarine.
You just have to wonder how Smith is defending that Youth League 3 division. A division not known for its size, physicality, or really anything
ability.
Else. Les Gang face up, Les Gang foul. Brown in the landing area. That will be Brown's, I believe, 3rd foul, all in the second half here. And Brown's going to be careful. Picking up a 4 could limit his offensive aggression and his defensive aggression on Mechanic, as it looks like he is coming out. Coach Nick Stamatopoulos being safe and putting a veteran Liam McInerney back in. Jaden Lyes checked out for Camberwell. Yule back in the game. Quiet game from Yule tonight. First game back after a holiday to the United States. Only 2 points Does have 6 boards and assist and a steal to back it up, but I'm sure he'll look to get himself going here in the last 6.5 minutes of this game, Fraser.
Well, they need a scoring punch from somewhere, Connor. 66 points in
34 minutes, 33 and a half. Apologies, folks. It's been a long night.
That's why we're coached in basketball, not doing maths at uni.
Third game of the triple header tonight. We've been here for a while. Your brain turns to mush eventually.
He's, what is that, a 7-point lead?
And another potential back cut. Oh, an interesting call from the angle that Fraser and I have on the scoring bench here. Looked like it was tipped out of bounds on the back cut by a Camberwell player.
You know what I'm going to say, Connor? You know what I'm going to say. Bellarine continue to pass the ball out of bounds when it matters the most.
Burns goes one-on-one. Nearly travels, doesn't. Looks like he copped a corky there. Mechanic faces up. Mechanic gets it up. Mechanic is no good, rims out. And Ben Crow will check in, presumably for the last 6 minutes of this game, to leave his imprint on the fourth quarter. Good drift by Koss there. Another one for Koss.
3 for 3 this quarter.
5 for 8 now for Koss from the three-point line. 25 points. He's now leading all scorers in this game. And
he's also leading all people that have had their ankles broken.
This is true.
With two ankle breakers.
BC
Ben
13.
Crow is back on.
And the Camberwell fans are nothing short of enthralled by Ben Crow being back in this game.
Got some special listeners as well. Got Kim and Danny Crow listening from Port Douglas.
And
couldn't be here tonight, which is really unfortunate, but they are, I believe, having a great time watching this up in their villa in Port Douglas. As Crowe gets the steal.
Shannon goes coast to coast off the deflection of Ben Crow there. Ben Crow making an impact defensively straight away. Shannon overtaking Koss back to be the leading scorer.
McInerney getting ready to set. Middle on ball. We're going to flat hedge. Crow chases over the top. Lee's going in a drop. And Will Smith coming to set the step up. Lee's going switches out to it, and they get punished by Will Smith.
And a timeout here from Sean King. 5 minutes, 2 seconds remaining. 80-70 in this fourth quarter. And Bellarine, once again, as they have all night, lead the game. Camberwell with 0 minutes, 0 seconds time in lead.
Oof. Alrighty, we are back here at BSC. 5 minutes left to play. Bellarine Storm 80, Camberwell Dragons 70. We've been here before though, Connor, with Camberwell down.
And we've got some comments here just on the YouTube. Jack Anella, former Sunbury Jet player, saying he loves Will Smith. Will Smith is the GOAT, MVP Will Smith. And he's also asked us who our Big V starting 5 would be from any team. So I don't have time to answer that one just now.
No, Jack. Great question. I'd be more than happy. I think, are we assuming we're talking champ men's players? We'll go with it. Honestly, Will Smith might be in there after tonight.
And Mechanic nearly yams it. Looked like he thought about it. Thank you to Peter Mechanic, Jackson's father from the States, who has also confirmed our audio sounds much better.
Thank you, Peter. Feel free to interact with us as well, guys. We'd love to chat.
Consider this an open mic of sorts.
Oh, Koss is on the floor again.
Back in the spot he was on the floor before when Burns just claimed his ankles.
There has been no worse endorsement for the bright orange Kobe basketball shoe. You'll have to forgive me, I do not know what they're all called. What are they?
Kobe 6.
Kobe 6s, apparently.
Kobe 6 Sunset, I believe, if my shoe memory is not mistaken.
And Connor, like, I know I'm harping on about it, but do all 5 Bellarine players have Kobe's on right now? Or are they GT cuts?
Will Smith is wearing a pair of GT cuts. He's breaking the model a little bit there.
Damn it, Will.
A little bit disappointed by the 55 people in the live chat who have yet to engage after our invitation to engage.
Come on, people. Make a YouTube account. Get commenting. Well, Will Smith getting right up. And then Will Smith getting right back. Bit of... Oh, Brennan Burns. Oh, it's getting very physical between Ewell and Will Smith.
Oh, Ewell can't quite hold on to it. It was good position on the roll there. Good pass from Burns.
Not quite as physical as it got between Will Smith and Chris Rock at the the Oscars Awards a few years ago.
We've got a new comment here, Fraser. Tell me 5 things that Will Smith does that separates him from others.
Well, I tell you what. Ben Crow with the 3. Sorry, Will. You're going to have to wait. The Nighthawks on fire out here. It's a 5-point game. 3.5 minutes to play.
We've received a compliment, Fraser. Excellent commentary, boys, with a thumbs up from B Wilson /W9X.
B Wilson, you're the best. We appreciate that feedback.
And Varley playing off 2 feet. A lesson to all young players out there. Just come to a damn 2-foot stop and make a pivot, y'all.
Well, how convenient. We've now got some time to answer the questions that have been proposed to us. I'll start off with the Will Smith one. What he does that separates him, first one, he doesn't throw the ball out of bounds like the rest of his teammates. He's got what seems to be a tenacious defensive mindset. He's not willing to back down from any challenge. Like, you've got Will Smith, young kid, don't know exactly how old, but guarding a Ewell, one of the better players in the championship men's division. And look at the communication from Will Smith while we're at it. There you go, there's 4 things. And I think that might have to do us here.
And Jack, to answer your question, would we prefer apples or watermelons? Me personally, I prefer watermelon. Find apples a little bit too crunchy. And nearly thrown out of court again. Smith hits the deck.
Smith goes down hard.
And Ewell just puts Smith into a horizontal position. And a timeout from Stamatopoulos here. Whiteboard in hand, ready. ATO, Fraser, what are you going to here if you're Bellarine?
Well, before I answer that question, I will just point out to the people listening at home, Stamatopoulos has taken off the coaching jacket, no doubt due to the excessive exercise that he is completing on the sideline.
And thank you to Alec Kulich, our leading commentator, who can confirm that Will Smith is 19 years old, and Scarecrow78, who has just given their 2 cents that Will Smith just competes his ass off all game. And it'd be hard to argue with that.
Yeah, no, he's been clinical tonight. What is the average? 12 minutes a game in the men's. I'd say that average will be bumping up a little bit after tonight.
You have to imagine, Fraser. Will Smith with 8 points.
Jack, we'll throw this question back at you, given that we know you're part of the Bellarine Youth League men's. How much of a difference did it make not having Will Smith in the lineup tonight?
And Jack, while we wait for that answer, I am not excited for GTA 6. I have not been a GTA player myself.
Alrighty, you asked me what I'm going to out of this timeout, and I've got no other answer but Max Koss. Looks like Carlson's going to inbound. Potentially Koss sitting on the strong side elbow. I feel like I can hear that.
Back screen for Carlson, no good. Smith hands off to Koss. Koss is open, and Koss. One of those ones you just groin in relief, a la Damian Lillard in the 2021 bubble playoffs. You just, maybe in 2020 rather, you're just happy he's missed for a change. And Giaconello has confirmed it did indeed hurt having Will Smith missing.
Oh, what do we got here? Full court pressure?
Some 2-1-2 press, I believe, from Bellarine.
Was that what they want you to think?
Mechanic not wasting any time. And not wasting any time again, going at it.
Oh, and Will Smith, head hits the ground. Is he okay?
Forced me okay to make a call there.
What was the call?
I believe Mechanic was fouled in the rebounding contest.
By Will Smith as well. Great commitment from our game commissioner, Dan, sprinting full court to get that mess cleaned up as soon as possible so we can get back to the action. Crowd giving him a clap here. Gee, they've got some work on their hands. There was bodies everywhere. We will find out who that kid is sweeping the courts, but he's got some bright red Sabrinas on. If anyone knows who that child is, let us know, because he is killing it tonight.
9 to go. Hard show there. Well done by Brown. Good tag from Smith. Crow has it. Crow hits Leesgang. Leesgang pops. Gets some daylight. Gets it up. Looked good. Shannon crushes hard.
Crucial rebound. 7 points to the lead. Bellarine taking the ball down the court. 2 minutes left to play. Ben Crow, Jaden Brown getting locked up down low. Yule drags Ben out of there and says, I'll take him.
Brown extra. Varley, Brown, 40% shooter. And that might do us for tonight. 10 points, minute 50. Stamatopoulos pitter-pattering. My 2011 under 12 coach would be proud. Burns dribbling, Burns, Yule controlling, hits Mechanic. Good finish from Mechanic here.
Alrighty, we are back to an 8-point lead. Minute 30 left to play. Brennan Burns trying to blow that one up.
Good effort by Burns there, did well. Burns and Koss fighting a little there, off the ball, wrestling for position.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Leesgang switches out high. Going down low. Oh, and the shot clock has gone off. Brennan Burns on the ground. We may need the help of Dragons RDL player Xavier, who has just been elite all night. Back and forth, getting on the court, cleaning up after these Bellarine ankle breakers that we see so often. Will Smith subbing off. That is criminal. That is criminal. We've got 1 second left on the shot clock. Remember the last time this happened when there was 1 second left, Connor? There was actually 0.1 seconds left, and Camberwell copped it. That has to be a shot clock violation. Yes, that is the call we're going with here. 1 minute, 8 seconds left to play here. Bellarine holding on to an 8-point lead. They look like they're going to jump in full court pressure. It's hard to tell whether it's a press or just some full court man. Yes, it was a press due to that backline rotation that we just saw.
The Bellarine fans are gesticulating wildly there about the foul call, which is quite bizarre because I'm under the impression if you stick your hand in when someone's dribbling the ball and you put your arm across their chest front, it's a foul call.
Well, I was under that impression as well, but in our game, the impression was lost on me. Here we go, Jacko Mechanic. Don't want to put the Moslin in, but he's been the lead all night from the free throw line.
And continues to be. And that must be somewhere near 10 of 10 tonight. Haven't got that stat sheet handy. Didn't get one at three-quarter time, so.
Just quickly, is that same Giaconello that we played against at Altona?
That would be the same one.
It's the same one, okay.
And Sunbury as well.
And Sunbury as well.
Maybe that was when I was in my youth league 2 days.
Where in the world is Giaconello? Oh, Nichols hits the floor.
And a power foul there.
second personal foul, third team foul.
Dan Powell has played extremely hard tonight. Xavier again getting some cheers from the crowd. He's just been elite. Meanwhile, the other RDL boys watch on. Dragons electing not to foul. 12 left on the shot clock. Carlson goes strong. Misses the double clutch layup, but the referee has called basket interference. Or is it goaltending? Which one's the defensive one?
Goaltending will be defensive.
Goaltending. There you go. That's why we've got him here. Back in this 2-on-2 press from Bellarine. Or is it a man? We just don't know.
Powell splits. Powell and one.
Okay.
Could cut it to 5 with 37 seconds here.
We could, but we do know Dan Powell's got that free throw technique that we're both a little unsure about, but it seems to work for him.
And Billy Barton is checking into the game for Camberwell. Subbing out Luke Leesegang. Looks like they're going smaller and potentially more defensive.
Coming back in.
And Nichols finding himself back on the pine, much to the enjoyment of the listeners and the commentators in the YouTube thread who were aghast when Will Smith was checked out of the game.
Oh, Will Smith on the ground.
Smith and Powell wrapped up again.
Oh, Xavier, here we go. Oh, look at him go, look at him go. Look at him go. Varley seems to be complaining to the referee when his team has the ball with 37 seconds left in the game. Going back and forth a little bit as well. Oh, Dan Powell hits Stamatopoulos on the knee. I did think he was going to perform a quick lateral slide to get out of the way there, but perhaps not quick enough.
Good pressure from Camberwell. Shannon going to have to foul here. Oh, looks like Powell might have got that one. And Camberwell going to have to foul here. And Powell does with 27 to go in the game. Quite a delayed response. Nichols coming back in. Leesegang coming in. And Billy Barton checking out of the game.
Am I correct in saying they've got Will Smith on and Will Smith and Nichols on for offensive purposes?
Seems to be that way. You're all right on the shorts of Nichols there. Oh, they got a piece of it. Oh. Called the foul on the deflection. It's a tough call there. Sean King, head and jersey in hands. That's 4 on, I believe it's on Leesegang. Just confirm. No, that's not right. 4 on a Yule. Smith in, Nichols out. Brandon appears actually has his Nike Elite socks on inside out, and he's folded the top part down. And the top part is in fact not inside out, but the bottom part is, Fraser. And maybe that's what you can attest to his 50% free throw shooting on that trip.
Interesting.
Powell pulls it. Powell does not drill it. And once again, a Bellarine player hits the deck on a rebounding contest. And that might do this one. Smith with the dagger.
Will Smith, clinical.
And Camberwell will fall to 6-8 on the season, and Bellarine will climb up to 5-9. A game separating these two teams now.
Well, for all you Camberwell fans at home, next weekend they take on Melbourne Uni at home at BSC on Saturday night. Bellarine, for all you fans at home, you are taking on McKinnon at Bentley Secondary Saturday night. And what could be a nice little upset given the loss that McKinnon had tonight and the strong performance that the Storm put on here at Boronara Sports Complex. Thank you all for joining us. This has been Connor Matthews and Fraser Kennedy commentating what was a terrific game of basketball. We are on again next week somehow. We've been contract extended for another 7 days. And if you'd like to tune in again, we would love to have you. Over and out. Enjoy your night.
Goodbye, everyone.